It's your boy, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this act like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot key. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, roll with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I began my trading career over 17 years ago working at T3 Alpha Fund, my first job right out of college in New York City. While there, they made me go through an educational training program before they ever let me touch $1 of their money. That's where I learned how to become a trader. I didn't have to search through hours of YouTube videos and sit inside Discord rooms. I was taught by professionals right from the start. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community at True Trading Group. And for those of you that did not know, we're the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. There's something for everybody in True Trading Group. We take that university level of curriculum, though, and we combine it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that give you more information, that help you make better decisions, that increase your chances of success. The problem is the majority of retail traders don't use these things because they're very expensive. You're talking about $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to pay for them on your own. I know that's a lot of money, but I also think you need these tools. That's why we have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put those tools and products on our platform at no additional cost to you. These are things like Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data, insider trading, a simulator to let you trade with fake money but real-time data, trading views charting software, the trade idea scanner, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, analyst ratings, a social sentiment scanner, and honestly, so much more. Yes, you get our trade alerts. Yes, you get our courses, but you also get all of these things when you join. We give you everything that you need to have the very best chance of becoming successful for one affordable price for the entire year. You also get access to our members. Hands down, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find. Not to mention all of the trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% for roughly now the last 4 years on all of our executions. Of course, those of you that are working full-time jobs, you guys have busy schedules, all the tools, the resources, the alerts, it's all accessible from our mobile apps that are designed to help you stay connected no matter how busy you are or what you are doing. As long as you have a cell phone or a tablet, as long as you can listen to music during the day, then you can follow along with the analysis and receive the real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their trades. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here with myself and other TeachD Pro trading mods and some special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons in education, trade ideas, market commentary that can help you guys become better traders. So if you have not yet done so, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. I got to give a big shout out to the True Trading Group family today, guys. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 triple-digit gain trade alerts called out, executed, capitalized on today inside of the True Trading Group chat room. Special shout out to Uni, Andrea Weber, one of our pro trading moderators who had 3 triple-digit gain trades today, swallowed this market up, spit it back out, just absolutely killed the long today. Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, Intel. So 3 triple-digit gains today were 150% gain on Alphabet, 124% gain on Intel, and 117% gain on Amazon. Absolutely unbelievable, stellar performance. Congratulations. An incredible day. Congratulations, all the members of True Trading Group that were able to make money, benefit, and profit from that action. If you guys might think that Uni, that's what we call her in chat, Uni, or that myself or the other moderators, the only people that made money on those type of trades, you'd be dead wrong, because the vast majority of our members are making money and they're becoming better traders. If you don't believe me, watch this real quick. Members, do me a favor and just type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys are making money and becoming better traders with True Trading Group, I want to know about it. Sound it off, comment in chat, type the number 1 if you guys are making money and becoming better traders. Huge congratulations to the team. Huge congratulations. My hat goes off to some of the mods. Obviously, like I said, just some fantastic trading going on inside of True Trading Group. And that's really the thing. I want to make sure you guys all understand this. True Trading Group is not just me. I know I'm the face you see on these live streams, but there are 9 pro traders that lead you and guide you through every single day, that answer your questions, that call out their trades, that provide their commentary and ideas, that are with you from the pre-market session before the market even opens all the way through into the close. We're not gone after an hour or two and you'll have to just fend for yourself. All right. So big shout out and big congratulations. And for those of you that are not members, you see how many people are typing the number 1 on this side of the screen. These are your peers, your friends, your family members, your coworkers telling you that they're making money and becoming better traders. If they can do it, then so can you. They've had all the same excuses and hurdles that you have put in front of yourself. They've got full-time jobs. They've got no experience. They've lost money in the market before. You know, they have a small account. They were scanned by some group, some Discord group. They've got all the same excuses that you have given yourself on why you can't do this. I'm telling you now, with the platform that we have created, with our mobile apps and the platform and the tools that we have available to you, the information, the education, the trade ideas and guidance, that is what you guys, that is the difference. It's not because, yes, I was trained on Wall Street. That doesn't mean I taught people some special super top secret pattern or indicator that nobody wants retail to know about. That's not why these people are typing the number 1 telling you they're having success. It's because of the platform that we have created. It's because of the ease of access to all of the information, to all of the trade alerts, to all of the data that allows these people to make better decisions. I told you yesterday on this live stream, if you were on my live stream yesterday, I did a live and I told you, we are giving you a real chance. I'm offering you a real chance. That is what I said to you on last night's live stream. And today, that's exactly what you got. Today, you got a real chance with not one, not two, not three, but 4 triple-digit gains called out inside True Trading Group. The other one was FSLR put options to the downside, obviously, with the put option, 150% gain. Absolutely incredible. I'd like to actually know real quick how many people, just to kind of show you the people that are not members, just to show you how important it is and the ease of access because of our mobile apps and the platform that we have created specifically for people that have busy schedules. I want to show you something real quick, so please pay attention. Members of True Trading Group, just do me a favor. If you're making money while working a full-time job, I'd like you to type the number 1 and then just tell me what you do for a living, please. Just tell me what you do for a living. Like, what's your profession? What's your typical 9 to 5? What do you do for a living? Now, for those people that are not members, I want you to read some of the comments that come through chat, because maybe you see someone that does the same thing for a living as you do. Maybe you teach a classroom full of 10-year-olds and you can't figure out, well, how am I going to trade if I'm teaching 10-year-olds? I assure you, we have many teachers that are in True Trading Group. We have many construction workers, truck drivers, police, accountants, you name it. We've got it. So go ahead, members, just comment in chat right now what you guys do for a living, if you don't mind, and we can help out some of our people that are on here that are not members. Sales manager, engineer, architect, accountant, PE advisor, high touch operations manager, insurance eligibility, bolt mechanic, director of VA, Veterans Affairs, for the second largest county in the nation, and a veteran. Wow. Morning Avenger, thank you very much for your service and the continued service that you provide to all of our veterans. Very much appreciated here at True Trading Group. Accounting rep, locomotive engineer, technician, IT team manager. Now, I'm not going to read all of these comments, but you guys can just check out some of the comments from members that are typing away, telling you what they do for a living. And maybe you see someone that does the same thing that you do. If they can do it, so can you. That's the point. Okay? If they can do it, so can you. You don't have to be sitting in front of your computer. The days of having to sit in front of a computer screen all day, every day, staring at charts is over. Technology has allowed the everyday person to be able to benefit from the opportunities that this market presents. And I'll tell you this right now, I've been doing this for over 17 years. This is hands down the single most opportunistic market that I have ever seen in my entire life. Sure, you get these moments of just insane volatility, like when you had the 08 crisis, stock market crash. You had insane volatility during the 2020 market crash with COVID. You had insane volatility last year when the markets were crashing because of the inflation and the Fed raising rates. So sure, you get those moments of peak volatility, but the volatility you have in the market now is at such an elevated level. I'm not talking about the VIX. I'm talking about the size and the speed in which these stocks are making moves. You have large cap stocks that are moving $10 in a single day. Like Meta, for Meta to move $10, $15 in a single day is actually pretty standard at this point. NVIDIA moving $20, $30 in a single day. Tesla moving $10, $20 in a single day. To see stocks that have hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap, some over $1 trillion in market cap, to see these stocks move around 5 to 10% in a single day is basically like watching these companies move like small caps. That's the volatility that this market is giving you. And that therefore then gives you opportunity, because as traders, the bigger the move in the shorter the period of time, the more money that you can make. That's the whole point, right? The bigger moves, the faster moves, the more money that we can make. That's how you're able to see in one single day that True Trading Group is able to hit on 4 triple-digit gains. It's not a coincidence. That's the environment that we find ourselves in. So again, big shout out and a big congratulations to all the members of True Trading Group that had some banner days today. It's a great way to start off the month of November. We said goodbye to October. Fun fact, November is historically the strongest month of the year. So we just came off a 3-month decline. The markets went down for 3 consecutive months. Okay. Now, in order for us to get a 4th consecutive decline, all right, the odds historically are telling us that you're going to have a green month in November. All right, the last time that you had a red August, September, October, November, I believe, don't quote me on this because I'm not sure, I believe it was like 1946. The last time you had August, September, October, November, all red. I believe it was 1946, the last time that's happened. History tells you the markets are ready to rally. And after what Jerome Powell did today and what Jerome Powell said, And what the market's reaction to that was, it certainly kind of feels like that stock market crash for 2023 has been put on hold. Now, we've been discussing here on these live streams that we got into a really important support level that I think that the market is set up for a bounce going into the end of the year. And from what we saw today, I'm impressed with how resilient that this market has been. Earnings have been better than expected. Speaking of which, we have a bunch of companies that have come out and reported earnings after the close. So let's kind of dive in. I want to go through kind of these earnings reports with you guys. You got PayPal, Qualcomm, DoorDash, Airbnb, Roku, Etsy, a handful of some really important companies. I'll hit on Qualcomm first. Qualcomm with a beautiful report moving to the upside as their earnings per share beat $2.02 versus $1.91. And you're looking at $8.9 billion versus the $8.5 billion on revenue. They see their guidance is much better on the guidance front. Wow. $2.25 to $2.45 earnings per share. That's against analyst expectations of $2.10. And then revenue guidance is way higher, 9.1 to 9.9 billion versus an 8.7 billion analyst expectation. That's good for a 5.5% bump on the stock here today. Beautiful move to the upside there on Qualcomm. Revenue beat, earnings per share beat, guidance comes in ahead of expectations. I mean, that's a top and bottom line beat, and they raise guidance. So that is exactly what you want to see for more upside. And that is why you're getting this nice, big, strong green candle here. Got to be cautious. You do have some lot of structure resistance up here on Qualcomm, up around the high teens. 116 to 118 is a very big level of resistance. But if you can clear 118, then this stock starts to have room and things can start to open up. 118 is going to be the trigger there for the long. You get above 118, look for moves then up into the 120s. That is Qualcomm with a beautiful earnings report there. Let's head things on over now to PayPal. PayPal out with earnings. Stock really not doing all that much. We're up about 1%. The numbers come. This stock has gotten absolutely decimated this year. And you go back, I mean, guys, this was a $300 stock in 2021. It is now at $52. The last time that PayPal was in the low 50s was actually 2017. You have to go back to 2017 to the last time PayPal was in the low 50s. Massive support level around 45. I honestly think that if I see PayPal at 45, I have not added to this position. I haven't bought it. I haven't done anything with PayPal in my long-term portfolio. It's not a position that I have been buying, or the stock has been getting crushed. I have had no interest in buying this name. But if this gets down towards 45, I feel like that's enough of a support level going back to 2015 and 2016, which are the initial IPO highs. I feel like that's maybe an area that we can stash some in the long-term portfolio and see if that stock is able to recover over the next coming years. Their earnings are $1.30 earnings per share. That's a beat on the $1.23 expectations. Revenue in line, $7.4 billion. Expectations were $7.38 billion. They did name this guy Jamie Miller as CFO effective next week. I don't know who Jamie Miller is or what the significance is of that. I don't think there is much of a significance of it, but that was part of their earnings announcement. They saw revenue growth 6 to 7%. Or they see next quarter revenue growth of 6 to 7% and an adjusted earnings per share of $1.36 to $1.30 versus $1.32 expectation. So slightly higher on the guide on the earnings per share. Their earnings coming pretty much in line on revenues and slightly higher beat on the EPS. Slightly higher beat on the EPS. But you can see very muted reaction here from the stock. You're not really getting too much upside there. So it's still not a name that I'm looking for, or still not a name that I'm considering for the long. Then you've got DoorDash. DoorDash, the CEO is actually just on CNBC. This is a nice, strong earnings report there from DoorDash. They actually only lost 19 cents a share, which is significantly better than expected. Analyst expectations were for them to lose 77 cents a share. They only lost 19 cents a share. So that's a much smaller loss on earnings per share than what was expected. And then revenue comes in slightly above expectations, $2.16 billion versus 2.09 billion expected. And that is giving you a nice 8.5% pop on DoorDash. Now, DoorDash has a similar situation here and a similar setup to what we just talked about with Qualcomm. You have a very big resistance level here coming up on DoorDash that sits in the mid 80s. $84 to $85 is a key level of resistance. You can see here on my screen, resistance. And then you look all the way back here, resistance. Okay, this is a big level. You see we shot up to that area, and that's exactly where we topped out after the earnings print. That you have to get above that level before you start thinking about the long. But if you can clear that area, then similar to Qualcomm, things start to open up as you don't have too much resistance and too much structure back there to the left of it. And a good earnings report, nice catalyst for DoorDash and a nice catalyst for Qualcomm. See if those stocks are able to continue higher, if the markets are going to give you a little bit of upside. I think Apple's earnings tomorrow are going to really dictate market sentiment for the NASDAQ and amongst tech stocks specifically. And then you have the jobs report on Friday, which is going to be massive. All right, we're going to find out how many jobs were added. We're going to find out what's the new unemployment rate, what are the new wage numbers. All of that we're going to be getting on Friday. That's going to be a huge mover for the market. I actually think that's a higher star rated event than the Fed meeting was today. We'll talk about what Jerome Powell said. We'll talk about what he did, how the markets interpret that data. What does it mean for a rally into the end of the year? Or is it just a bull trap? We'll talk about that just in a little while. Still some more earnings that I want to get through with you guys. Airbnb came out with earnings also starting to recover. Initially, the stock did head to the downside pretty hard, but earnings per share was a huge beat. Earnings per share was $6.63 versus $2.10 on the expectations. Sales right in line, 3.4 billion, expectation 3.37 billion. And that stock just gave you a little bit of a bounce back to break even on the day. We now begin to trade back towards downside. Watch for conference call movement on Airbnb as the CEO talks about the current state of the Airbnb markets in different areas of the country, and with interest rates and the housing market and real estate and everything else, and a slowdown in travel, which has been reported from the airline companies. What does that mean then for Airbnb and for their guidance going forward into the fourth quarter and then into next year? Listen in on the conference call for Airbnb. I believe that's going to be really the catalyst to move that stock more than just the earnings release that we just got. That's Airbnb. As far as a daily chart concerned, I don't really have very high conviction on Airbnb for direction. I really feel like the stock is kind of just sitting in no man's land. You got a support level down here around 104. But other than that, I see resistance up here around 123. Other than that, it just kind of feels like the stock's just kind of in a range. So not looking for a trade on Airbnb, even after their earnings. I don't think it's a significant enough of an earnings report. It wasn't like a massive beat or a massive miss to cause, there to be, I think, a high probability or a high conviction trade there. So for me, no trade on Airbnb. Roku, big move to the upside. Look at this thing go. This stock is up 19% right now in the after hours, 19%. And Roku's earnings are as follows. Massive miss on earnings per share, but a significant beat on sales. Weird. $2.33 loss on earnings per share versus 88 cents. I'm sorry. The 88 cents was the prior year. That's the prior year. They lost 88 cents the prior year, $2.33 this time around. They saw 912 million in sales. That's against analyst estimates of 855 million. So a significant beat on revenue. And they expect Q4 total revenue of roughly 955 million with a total gross profit of roughly 405 million and adjusted EBITDA of $10 million. They say that they remain committed to positive adjusted EBITDA for full year 2024 with continued improvements after that. So really giving some positivity and some positive comments about profitability moving forward and profit growth and net revenue and positive EBITDA going into next year, and that positive guidance and that positive discussion going into the next quarter into next year is the reason why you're getting the stock up 18.5% right now on Roku. So Kathy Wood, I'm sure, is going to be very happy and pleased because I believe that Roku is one of her favorite holdings, if I am not mistaken, unless she has adjusted that. But that is what we have there. Resistance levels for Roku. Okay, resistance levels for Roku are going to be right in the mid 70s, 75 to 76. Follow me on the chart. It's a very obvious level. There is your previous support. And once that level was broken, you can see it became resistance. And now you have, see that dark blue line and the purple line on my screen? Folks, those are your 50 and 100-day major moving averages. So 50 and 100-day major moving averages coming into play there, providing a little bit of resistance up there as you get into the 70s. We ran up there, we tapped 72, and now trading back down towards 70 right now in the after-hour session on the back of Roku's earnings. And then last but certainly not least, we have Etsy. We've got Etsy. Last but not least, and Etsy comes in with a 64-cent EPS that beats 51-cent estimates, 636 million revenue, which did miss. 640 was the expectations. And they see GMS decline in low single-digit range. So talking about declines going into declining by low single-digit range, and that is what it's got. That's what's got the stock trading down 6%. Some poor guidance and a revenue miss on Etsy, and that's got the stock trading to the downside by about 6%. All right, and I saw somebody was asking me about Clorox. I will hit on Clorox before I do move on. Clorox was a big miss on earnings per share. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is last year. Sometimes when they report this, it looks like it's the analyst expectation, but it's actually last year. So their earnings per share, 49 cents versus 93 cents from last year. And they did beat on sales. Sales was 1.39 billion versus analyst expectations of 1.31. So a nice beat there on Clorox, and that is what's got that stock trading to the upside. This is a huge, this is a very big level for Clorox, and I want to just point this level out to you guys. If you go back and you draw a line across right around like the low 1-teens, just want to show you this level. This was a big level. It was previous all-time highs back in 2015. You broke above it, and then that level was tested not once back in 2018, but it was also tested in 2016, and that's exactly where we just dropped down to. So that is a big level of support for Clorox. What is a little bit concerning, you have to keep your eyes on for Clorox, is the formation of what could be a head and shoulders pattern, with that being the neckline. So I know you held that level here right now on the back of earnings, but thank goodness that it did, because if that earnings release broke that level, you're looking at then downside where, you know, your next real support, you're looking at least a move to 106, then possibly getting as low as, you know, underneath 100 is really the next real major support levels that I see there for Clorox. But that level held. So it's not something that you got to be worried about right now. If you're a shareholder of Clorox, that level did hold thanks to a revenue beat on earnings. All right, folks. So that's kind of the earnings picture that we've got. I don't really see too many other major earnings. Those were the big ones that I wanted to make sure that I covered with you guys. Those are the ones that are the most influential. So I did want to touch upon that. What I would like to do, actually, before I move on, I do want to talk about Jerome Powell. I want to talk about the Fed. I want to talk about the market's reaction to that, what we expect going forward. How many people on this live stream are not members of True Trading Group, guys? Do me a favor. Just type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group, please. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Again, if you are not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead and type the letters TTG. Go ahead and type TTG if you guys are not members. Let's see. We got Jamie. AZ Med Systems, Ruth, Optimo, Brett. Mike, Tarsha, Chris. Yeah, it's got that TTG guys. For those of you that are not, Sean, you kill me, man. You kill me. I have something huge that I want to announce to you guys. We have a huge announcement. Okay. I have a huge announcement that I want to share with you guys. That's why I was asking you to type TTG, just so I can get a feel for how many people are on here that I'm going to be making this announcement to. So I got something really important that I want to announce. That's why I'm asking you guys to type TTG. How many of you have heard of Benzinga? Type the letter B if you have heard of Benzinga. Type the letter B, B as in boy, if you have heard of Benzinga. This is for everybody. Everybody, type the letter B if you have heard of Benzinga. I've got a big announcement I want to share with you guys officially and publicly right here on this live stream. So if you've heard of Benzinga, type the letter B. Many of you, right? Obviously, many of you. They're a huge company. They are one of our partners. Let me put this over here. All right, excellent. You know what, guys? To make this big announcement, I'd actually would like to bring on my business partner and the co-founder of True Trading Group. Everyone give a big shout out and AO to Adam.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
I'm excited to make this announcement.
I still can't believe it.
It's amazing.
It is. It's just really kind of surreal, right?
Yeah, it really is.
So, all right, well, let's get into it. I'll share my screen and explain it to people. How many people have heard of the Benzinga FinTech Awards, the Financial Technology Awards by Benzinga? Kathy Wood is a part of it. All these large companies: Barchart, Trade Zero, Webull, StockTwits, TradingView, the NASDAQ itself, iShares, CBOE. If you have heard of the FinTech Awards, it's essentially like the Oscars or the Academy.
It's the Oscars for FinTech.
It's the Oscars for FinTech. Have you guys heard about this? Heard about this award? If you have, type the number 1 if you've heard about this. It's a pretty big deal. Yeah, a lot of people have. So just to give you an idea of like who's involved, the keynote speaker is Kevin O'Leary.
Mr. Wonderful.
Right. You have people from BMO Securities, MasterCard, Public.com, BlackRock, Accenture, the DTCC, Interactive Brokers, eToro,
Charles Schwab,
Robinhood, CoinDesk, StockTwits, right? You have all these are industry leaders. These are top-notch, huge company industry leaders. This is who is a part of this event, right?
Yep.
It is absolutely insane. 1,000 companies applied just to be nominated for this award, for the awards this year. 1,000 fintech companies applied just to be nominated, right? Trying to see who else is here. I mean, you get the idea, right? I mean, it's tremendous,
hey,
right?
Everybody, check out Benzinga's Global FinTech Deal Day, November.
Right, Kathy Woods is doing like what do you call it? Cameos now.
She's doing promos.
She's doing promos now. absolutely insane. This is a very, very large deal, right? So I get a call the other day. From, from a guy, his name's Luke, from Luke over at Benzinga. And Luke's a good friend of mine, but he's also, he's also one of the founders of Benzinga and essentially is in charge of the day-to-day for everything, right? And he told me, he's like, hey, I got something to tell you. And I was like, all right, what's that? And he's like, well, I want you to know that True Trading Group was not only nominated for the FinTech Awards, but it's a finalist in the FinTech Awards now for Best Data Analyst Tool or Best Data Analysis Tool. And I thought he was full of crap for a second, because there's no way, right? My low self-esteem was working at an all-time high that day. But it is true. It is absolutely true. In fact, there was a press release that went out this morning, and I'm going to pull it up on the screen for everybody.
Maybe Joe can share the link in chat too if people want to know.
We will.
Yeah.
So here, I'm gonna share it. This is, as you can see, from AccessWire. Benzinga unveils FinTech Award finalists. So you have Best New Product, you have Best Payment Solutions, Best Lending Solution, Best API Solution, right? Like, look at some of these companies, man. You have Interactive Brokers, Moody's, S&P Global, and then you have Best Data Analyst Tool, True Trading Group.
There we are.
With trade ideas.
Yep. Right there, folks.
That is, let me tell you something. I asked them, I was like, why did you nominate us as a data analysis tool? Why that? Right? Because I was a little confused. And the response was pretty spot on, man. The response was, we are the only product that they have seen where you take all these other larger products, like the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed, or the feeds for insider trades and government trades and Trading View and Trade Ideas and all these programs, and you put this under one roof, under a single sign-on application that gives you access to all these tools for one price for the entire year.
And accessible from your phone.
Right, and accessible from your phone. That is why we were nominated for Best Data Analysis Tool. Because at True Trading Group, when we say we have something for everybody, we mean it. Yep. It doesn't matter if you swing trade, day trade, trade options, future, we have it all.
Yep. Literally have it all.
And the fact that we were nominated for this is sick.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm just, I'm so proud of the team. Like, I'm just, I'm happy for, obviously, Adam.
And now we got this cool badge.
Just totally cut me off.
Sorry, go ahead. I don't know.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
All right. We got this cool badge that now we get to display win, lose, or draw. So, I mean, yeah, that's going on the website.
Yeah, for sure. That's going on the website.
I mean, it's just wild to get that kind of notice. You know what I mean? Like, there's been, it just solidifies that not only is this, I mean, our members know this is legit, but it just solidifies everything that we've put into it.
Yeah. We set out with a goal when you and I started True Trading Group, was to change the industry and to, change the trading and investing experience for retail traders. There was a big void in retail traders and investors having access to actionable, reliable, true information, tools, resources, data that can actually help them make better decisions, and therefore give them a real chance of becoming successful rather than falling victim to the garbage that's out there in different corners of the internet with like, hey, in just 10 minutes a day, I'll show you how to make $100,000. Follow me, this one simple system. There's a bunch of crap that's out there, but doesn't actually give anybody any meaningful information, education, or guidance or anything to help them make better decisions. And there's a lot of people that just stay away from the stock market entirely because they don't think that that it's for them. They don't think that they can just do it from their cell phone. Well, technology has changed. The environment has changed. Access has changed. Access to information. It has changed. And True Trading Group is at the forefront of that evolution of this industry. And we want to continue to push that forward so that people start to realize that you no longer need Wall Street experience or some fancy Ivy League education or to have millions of dollars in order for you to benefit from the stock market. The stock market is the greatest equalizer. It doesn't care where you're from. It doesn't care what your education level is. It doesn't care what religion you are. It doesn't care what country you're from. It doesn't care what your gender is, your political affiliation. It does not care. It is it's truly the greatest wealth building opportunity that anybody will have. But the reality is only half of the country owns stocks. True Trading Group wants to be the reason why that changes and to be recognized from an organization like Benzinga and have the opportunity just to be nominated for something like this.
No, we were already nominated. We made it to the finalists.
That's what I just said. So never mind being nominated for this, but to be one of the finalists is just, it shows that the industry as a whole is taking notice of what we are doing. And I am just happy to have, I'm happy to have that recognition for the team at True Trading Group, for the members of True Trading Group, and hopefully helps us reach a lot more other retail traders so that we can help them and give them a real fair shot at success like we've given 10,000 of our members.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys understand, like, you know how we did this? Mike and I, we used to promote penny stocks, like we got out of that business to focus 100% on helping the retail trader. And you know how we knew to like add all of these things? We asked our members. We said, hey, what do you need? Tell us what you need. Point us in the right direction. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to knock down every door and I'm going to try and bring it in at no additional cost for you. And that's what we did. And the fact that we're sitting here a couple of years later and we're about to, I don't know if we're going to win, right? But I mean,
I don't even care.
Trade idea is pretty dope. I don't know if we're going to win.
I don't expect to win, but it's just, it's an honor and it's cool nonetheless.
But I'm just saying, from a couple guys that were in that were in a crap industry, that knew that we had to get out of that industry, wanted to change direction, and then did that. And then fast forward, and there's thousands and thousands of members in 115 different countries, and now being nominated without even filling out the form to be nominated. Yeah. Benzinga as a company made sure we were nominated.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that it was taking place.
We didn't apply for.
We didn't apply to be nominated.
They nominated us. We didn't fill out the form to be nominated. 1,000 companies did. We did not. But yet here we are as a finalist. It's just to be recognized by a company like Benzinga. It's a great bunch of guys over there. Great team.
I love them, man. I mean, aside from them just aside from anything, like they're just good people over there, man. Jay and Andrew and Luke and all of them. All of them, except their head of marketing. That guy's an ass.
Yeah, we don't like that guy.
No.
Jesse Marie says, TTD changed my life and the lives of many others. You deserve to win. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, they said that they're actually, so they have a panel of judges. And the panel of judges will rank. They basically give a score to the different companies that are the finalists based on actually I'll pull up the Adam. It says it in the press release actually what they
here let me
is. If you scroll up to the top, it'll tell you. It's like technology, accessibility, financial literate, impact on financial. Oh, here we go. So, okay. So by participating in the competition, companies and executives are reviewed by Benzinga's expert panel of judges. The evaluation criteria are focused on the concepts of innovation, accessibility, and their impact in the areas of investing, technology, and financial literacy. And I really like to think that our score on every single one of those is going to be pretty damn high.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I got to tell you, I will poop and fall backwards if we beat out trade ideas.
I
want you all to know that the system is rigged if we beat trade ideas.
If we beat trade ideas.
Because that company is an industry staple. I don't know.
They are. They're the industry standard scanner.
We do offer it on our platform. It streams live all day for you guys.
Yep. You guys have the trade idea scanner on our platform when you guys log on. One of the many things that we've put on the platform. So you have everything under one roof. I'm not joking when I tell you all these different things would cost between $5,000 and $6,000 a year. It's why most retail traders don't use them, because they don't want to spend that kind of money. And I get it, rightfully so. That's a lot of money. Listen, if you're a professional trader, it's fine. But for someone that's just starting out, that maybe has like $500 in a trading account, for you to drop $5,000 or $6,000 for just tools, that's a big ask for somebody before they've made $1. I get that, but I truly believe, and I know from my own experience, that having access to these things, though, will increase your chances of success. That's why we have spent so many years and worked so hard. And really, my hat goes off to Adam on this stuff, because he's the one that really steamrolls that side of the business, is forming these relationships with these companies and making sure we get these products onto this platform without you having to pay extra for them. It's just one flat fee for the whole year. You get access to everything. And now we know, and I mean, we knew already from the results that we saw from members and how True Trading Group has grown over the years and the success stories that we have. 78% retention rate, 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,400 reviews, refund rate below 2.5%. I mean, you saw how many people said they're making money when we asked, type the number 1 for the people that are making money. We see the results that people have. So we know the product works. But now to be recognized by other industry peers and other industry leaders just reaffirms what you and I have always believed when we first started this company. And I love where this is going and the direction this is going. And I'm just happy.
I got to tell you, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Mike and I will both be there the night of the awards. That'd be some wild shit.
Dude, I would be floored if we won. But I didn't mean, but listen, but like now that if those are the categories that we're being scored on,
I think it's cool just to be in the finalists.
I think it's cool just being. Listen, I don't think we're gonna win. I honestly don't. Like I'm preparing I'm not like, ooh, we could write. No, I'm just like, this is cool as hell. I'm happy for the recognition. But I wouldn't say that the likely scenario is for us to win. I wouldn't say that we're one of the front runners. I say we're an underdog. But everybody loves a good underdog.
Yeah, a little bit.
Everybody loves a good underdog story.
You know what's neat is that the part that's neat for me is that this industry sucks, right? Like chat rooms and stock alerts, like that industry and courses, like that industry sucks so bad.
Tainted.
How many of you have had a terrible negative experience with that in the past? Like almost all of you on here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the fact that we've been able to carve a niche and like disrupt an industry, that's what we wanted to do. That's what we wanted to do, was disrupt an industry. Force the hand of other people.
Yep.
So,
because honestly, we force the hand of other people in the industry, then it just means a better product and a better experience for retail investors as a whole. And that's what we have sought out to be the leaders of.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I can't believe our name is on here.
I'm really excited.
Dude, Start Engine's on there.
Kevin O'Leary's very, very deeply involved in Start Engine.
Mm-hmm. CBOE is nominated. Kathy Wood is going to be there. Chamath.
I've invested in a bunch of stuff on Start Edge.
Chamath Papatitilio, whatever his last name is, he's going to be there.
I always call him Chamath Palamamatia.
I mean, to be listed with some of these other companies, like, it doesn't even seem real.
No. Interactive Brokers, CoinDesk, Forex.com, Trade Ideas.
I've been kicked out of nicer places than this.
Is it black tie? Is it a black
Yeah.
tie awards dinner? It is black tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, November 13th on a Monday. So Monday night we'll let you guys know if we win.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Here.
What?
This guy. I used to be a mod at Benzinga, and they were a trailblazer bringing info to the public, and you guys found a niche where you educate people and they become successful. Congrats again, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tony. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much.
November 13th is when they announce is when the event is.
Right. So they'll be announcing the winners at the awards dinner or the awards event on the 13th.
Mike is going to ask Kathy Wood what her time horizon is.
I'm not going to ask her that.
You are. I'm going to make sure you do.
I'm not going to ask her that.
I'm going to try and sweet talk Kathy Wood to be on our live stream.
I would love that.
Or we could get Chamath Papadilio to come on.
I would like that as well.
I just can't believe she's doing cameos.
I would love to
Who made the
Kathy.
font?
I would love to interview Kathy Wood. That would be excellent.
Do you think that Kathy Wood should host a boot camp in True Trading Group on a stop loss? On like what stop losses are?
Well, you can't. You want her to come on the live stream, but you're throwing digs that are like that.
I'm just letting. Look, man, you throw digs at her all the time. I just think it's funny that we're going to be at the same dinner table.
We're not going
to. You and I are a bunch of assholes.
We're not going to be at the same
I think
table.
it's funny that we're going to be at the same dinner table.
We're not going to be at the same table.
The same room with
Same
everybody.
room. Same dinner. And I'll do Chamath and Kevin O'Leary. I mean, these are billionaires with a B, like B as in boy, not M as in Michael. B, and industry leaders. I'm excited to talk to a lot like this.
And True Trading Group.
Yeah. Listen, I'm excited, honestly, to talk to like a lot of, there's going to be a bunch of probably different like fintech focused PE firms and venture capital firms that are fintech focused are going to be there. That's the whole premise behind it. It's called their fintech deal day and awards event. So the whole point is to bring people together, try to get deals done, share information, build relationships, network, and who knows? Maybe we could network with some people that allows us to bring another resource and more tools and more benefits to the platform to just continue to expand the arsenal of resources that we have available. Because members that have been here for many years, you guys have seen the evolution of our platform. Every single year, we have added resources to this platform and not charged $1 extra for it. It's factored all into the annual membership. And like I said, we have a 78% retention rate. So a lot of these members have been here for longer than a year. Guys, type the number 1 if you've been a member to True Trading Group for longer than a year, or if you're a lifetime member, just type the number 1. Just for those of you that are not members, you can see how long we have people that have been part of True Trading Group. We didn't just pop up during COVID. I mean, we've been around since 2017.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. There you go. Look at all these numbers. These are all people that have been a member for longer than a year, or their lifetime members. Who knows, man? One day when we go public, we'll give shares to all of our lifetime members.
I'm gonna go out there and say that right now. If we ever go public, and that's a big if, every lifetime member is going to receive shares for free.
Yeah, I'm with that. If
we
ever goes public, we're going to give shares to lifetime members.
100%. I don't see how we could not.
Yeah.
Except Chris Botsis.
Oh, come on. Will you leave the guy alone, man?
Nah, man, I ain't giving shares to Chris Botsis. All right. Well, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is.
That's cool. I like the small family feel we have now. Me too. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you know, it's good. It's good to have growth. The growth's been pretty measured.
Yeah.
You know, the growth has been pretty measured. It's not like, you know, we're not doing 10,000 members a year.
Right. Thank you very much, Jaylene.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Very nice comment. You guys are second to none, so innovative, responsive to our needs. They have no idea how great you guys are. I wish I could write a recommendation. Congrats, team. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. All right, well, tell them how to sign up. I know you got a thing at 6, so tell them how to sign up. Yeah. See how many people here are still new, and tell them how to sign up. And if you are a lifetime member, real quick, type the number 1. If you're a lifetime member, type the number 1 in chat. If you're a lifetime member.
Get ready for hundreds of number 1s.
All right, lifetime members, I need you guys to join me in the STR chat room real quick. If you're a lifetime member, go to the STR chat room real quick. All right, if you're if you're a lifetime member, go to the STR chat room. All right, lifetime members, go to the STR chat room. I have 2 things that I need to show you immediately. All right.
Bitcoin's back above 35K, it looks like. Yeah.
All right, Mike, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just said, I don't know if you heard me or not, I said Bitcoin getting back above 35K right now.
Wow, my buy at 33 or 34 doesn't seem so bad now, huh?
Mm-mm. Alrighty. Guys, don't forget, everyone that's part of my accelerator program, we've got our session tonight at 6. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware. All right, guys, what I'll do right now is I'll share with the people that are not members of True Trading Group how you guys could actually join. How many of you are on here right now that are not members? If you're still here and you're not a member, type the letters TTG, please. Type the letters TTG if you guys are not a member. Just want to see how many people we still have on here that are not part of the community. I know obviously we have a ton of members that are on here showing their support. How many of you are not part of the community? Type the letters TTG for me, please. All right. Here's what I will do. I will tell you guys quickly how you guys can join the TTG fam, those of you that are not members, and then I'll touch upon what we've got with the Fed meeting today, and then I'm going to dip out and we're going to go do the accelerator program. All right. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com right now. Enter a new web browser, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will then drop down to just $875. When you go to ttgoffer.com, the price is going to say $22.12. You have to manually use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops to $875. Checkout. You're good to go. Everything that is on that page, every single item that you see is included when you join True Trading Group for the $875. If you use the coupon code I just gave you, you have to manually type it in, TTG121. Then you click apply code. It'll drop to $875. You get access to every single thing that is on that page for the entire year. And in honor of this announcement, we don't have any more laptops from the wholesaler. We keep trying to get them, but Adam bought laptops for people yesterday. I'll buy some for you guys today. Honestly, in honor of us being a finalist for Best Data Analysis Tool for the Benzinga FinTech Awards. In honor of that, I will buy a laptop for the next 10 people that join True Trading Group. It's free. It's our gift to you. We even cover the shipping. We have members in 115 different countries. So no matter where you are, as long as you live on planet Earth, we'll get you guys that laptop. And like I said, we cover the shipping. So go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, price drops $875, checkout, and you guys are good to go. Again, everything on that page is included. I also give you a double your money back guarantee. This is how it works. I stand behind the platform and I believe in what we've created so much that if you join True Trading Group and go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group and are still unable to make enough winning trades to equal what you've paid for your membership, so the $875, I'll give you back double, $1,750. You can keep the laptop too, by the way. That is the deal that we are willing to offer the people that join True Trading Group. It is right there, black and white, our refund policy. It's on our website. Go read it, ttgoffer.com. It is right there. Yes, it is real. Go read it. I can do that because our refund rate is less than 2.5%. If our refund rate was 10 or 15%, I certainly would not be able to offer you double your money back. But since it's less than 2.5, I can. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with well over 2,400 reviews, and 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members of True Trading Group. It's because of all of those things that I can offer you double your money back. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops down to $875. Check out, you're good to go. If you have any questions or if you're having a hard time signing up, you guys can send us a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Again, the phone number is 1-888-306-8783. The phone number is right there at the bottom of the screen. Text that number. Don't call. Text that number if you are having a hard time signing up or you have any questions about True Trading Group, our platform, the mods, anything, the tools, the money back guarantee, whatever it is. You guys can text that number with any questions that you guys have. All right. All right, folks, let's head things now on over to the SPY. Nice, strong day in the markets today, pushing right up against your next level of resistance, which is right here in the mid 420s. All right, you've got resistance here from about 423 up to about 424.5, so about $1.50 wide resistance zone. And I will draw this right across so you guys can see this resistance zone that we have here. You'll see here is previous support. All right, and then that level was broken last week, and now we're pushing back up into that zone. And then you have the 200-day moving average sitting here as well. That's the yellow line on my screen. Okay, the yellow line on my screen, that is the 200-day moving average. This is your area of resistance. We have pushed right up into the face of this resistance. I'm got to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if the market's going to be able to break through this resistance level on its own. I think we're going to need these catalysts that we have coming up over the next couple of days. You got Apple's earnings tomorrow, and then you got the U.S. labor report on Friday. That is going to break either be what's going to cause this level to break. And if this level breaks, if you really clear this level out, right, you can really get an unexpected rally. And when I say unexpected rally, like where you push much further than people were expecting, and you start knocking on like the mid 430s, about a $10 move to the upside, because that'll be your next level of resistance. You'll run smack into the 50-day moving average, and then you have this previous structure resistance in the mid to high 430s. So if you can clear out 425, then you have about a maybe $7 to $10 move to the upside if you can clear that out. But I don't think that happens without a strong showing from Apple's earnings. Expectations for Apple's earnings are actually not that high. So if they can give better than expected earnings, that can help out all of tech, which will help out the market. And then the U.S. labor report on Friday, that's going to be another big one that we can look for. And we'll talk about that on Thursday night. Thursday night, I'll go over Apple's earnings with you on the live stream. I'll go over the U.S. labor reports, and if this, then that scenarios, what would make the markets go up, what makes it go down based on the labor report, how we position for it. I'll go over all that stuff with you guys on Thursday evening. So make sure you set your reminders for the live stream. All right. Jerome Powell today did not raise rates. That was widely anticipated and expected. That's not a surprise that they did not raise rates. Everybody was expecting them not to raise rates, so they didn't. That was fully expected. But some things that Jerome Powell did say, he changed a couple of words around. Instead of saying that the economy, instead of saying that job growth is slowing, he said job growth is moderating. Instead of saying that he needs the economy to be below trend growth, he said we need it just to be slower growth. These are all positive things that he was saying, and saying that we can be careful now with monetary policy. And he really went out of his way to say careful, 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 careful. He repeated it many times. He did acknowledge that bond yields moving to the upside has done some of their job for them by making financial conditions tighter. And the market is now believing that they're done raising rates. The market does not believe there's another rate hike. Jerome Powell tried to convince people today that there is possibly another rate hike, but the market saw right through his speech today. And Steve Leisman drilled him on this question. Steve Leisman specifically said, hey, Jerome Powell, listen, what's the deal? You either, in one breath, it sounds like you guys are pausing. In another breath, your dot plot is still 5.6, which would insinuate there's one more rate hike. And he said, is the bias of the committee more neutral now? Or is the bias still, we're going to do one more rate hike, it's just a matter of when? He really drilled him on that question, and Jerome Powell danced around it. And the fact that he danced around it and really didn't answer the question is part of the reason why I think the markets kind of saw through, thinking that, hey, they're not going to raise rates anymore unless inflation really starts to move higher. But if inflation just stays slowly drifting to the downside, the market thinks that they're done raising rates. And you saw that in bond yields dropped heavily today. Bond prices ripped. I think you're starting a little new bond rally as yields have pulled back. And as yields pull back, you're getting equity prices rise, which is what you saw happen today. And if you get the green light on the labor report and Apple's earnings, I think the markets could move higher over the next couple of days, depending on those catalysts, though. Those catalysts really have to come in line. And then I think you can look for a little bit more upside. But I'm still cautious. I'm not overly bullish right now. I'm still cautious at this resistance level. I want to see if we can get through these next two catalysts before I really say, hey, I'm sinking my teeth in to a bunch of long positions. I'm not ready to say that just yet, but after Friday's report at 8:30 in the morning, you may hear me say that. And that'll be members of True Trading Group obviously will know that before anything else. If I think that it's, coast is clear to just ride the wave to the upside in the month of November. Remember, November is one of the strongest months of the entire year historically. You have only had, I believe, one time in history where you had a red August, September, October, and November, where all four of those months were red. I believe it's only happened one time. Don't quote me on it. I believe it's only been one time in 1946, I think it was. So history certainly tells us that you're looking at a green month of November. And you have seasonal strength that works with us. You have seasonality. Usually November and December are typically two strong months of the year. Historically, we'll see if that repeats itself. All right. So there you guys have it. All right, guys. So again, congratulations to all my members that were able to capitalize on the multiple triple-digit gains today. Not one, not two, not three, but four. If you guys were not part of the community, get your butts in chat. We're looking for more triple-digit gains tomorrow. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop down to the $875. Enter your info. Check out. You're good to go. The next 10 people get themselves a free laptop. Like I said, you got the double your money back guarantee for peace of mind. If you guys have any questions, text us 1-888-306-8783. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. My accelerator members, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. For the rest of you, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn on your notifications.